to share earlier this week. I mean, last month, actually, obviously, as a lot of y'all know, some 49er fans are celebrating. Some 49er critics are laughing at us, but we cut ties with Trey Young. We cut ties, which is really, I'm sorry, Trey Lance, which is really interesting.
Everybody's been doing that.
I keep messing up his name because his name is combined with some of the light-skinned champions of the world. His name is Trey Aubrey Lance. So, bro, you're gonna be named after Drake and the young boy from HTL. Like, come on, dog. That's your name. It's not my fault. So anyway, the Niners traded up to originally acquire Trey Lance in 2021. And that's some of you know, we wanted him to play. He got hurt, wasn't quite working out with the Garoppolo thing. He got hurt. Trey Lance got hurt when it was Purdy for president all last year. Obviously, over the summer, I mean, the idea was to go with Trey Lance. That's what we traded up for. But he got hurt, so we traded him, got rid of it. Just completely got rid of him. Sent him to the Cowboys so we could laugh at them. Now, I understand why the Niners did this, just because all of last year you got Purdy looking over his shoulder like, which one of these dudes is coming back, right? At the same time, since Alex Smith's first concussion in October 2012, we've had a backup quarterback controversy. Yep. Since Kaepernick started against the Bears at Candlestick Park and dusted them, we hung 25 points on them boys. I was there. Since then, that was 2011, because Super Bowl was 2012. Since that time, we've just been dealing with backup controversies, right? So you cut your ties, and that's just what we got to do. And I'm fine with them doing that because you have to make decisions like that. That's going to be related to my 48th law that I'm going to share at the end of the episode. However, it's related to this quote that I saw yesterday. That was, the greatest skill one can develop is decreasing the time between idea and execution. So a lot of us want to just stop procrastinating, right? Like, I'll procrastinate. I'm lazy. I always put things off. I got to stop procrastinating. I'm a perfectionist. I'm lazy. It's none of that. Get rid of those words. The issue is the time spent between idea and execution. Because what happens is a lot of people that are successful, you're like, damn, how did he get there so fast? How did dude get like that? How did he figure out all that stuff? It's the time between idea and execution. Because if you can create the idea and execute fast, you can fail fast. And you can find out what doesn't work fast. Instead of sitting around like, I'm gonna do it eventually. I'm gonna do it on Friday. Yep. But you don't even know if you're gonna, you gotta get the failures out the way to get dope. And I think about this a lot with certain things when it comes to trying things when you're younger, right? Like Gary Vee says this a lot, like you should be sampling when you're younger. One of the biggest regrets I have when I was younger, not even like a massive regret, like, oh, I wish I would have married so-and-so or invested in this stock or moved to this city. No, one of the biggest regrets that I have is I didn't do track my last year of school. When I got invited to go do it after basketball, this lady wanted me to come out and do pole vault or throw the ball. I just didn't go. And I could have went. I could have went. I was pretty naturally strong. I could have met a bunch of people. Could have just had something else in my bag. Maybe I would have did track at Delta just because I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I was invited to do it multiple times. All through a whole week, I was asked to do it multiple times by the teacher, by one of my closest friends that did it. I mean, come on, it'd be fun. I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm good. This is one thing but I wish I would have just sampled it because I could have always went and then didn't want to do it. Yep. We kind of get stuck in these ideas of I don't want to be a quitter, so I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. Or I don't want to flake, so I don't want to say I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait till last minute. And I do that a lot with shows. I have someone ask me, Ryan, do you want to do this show? I'd be like, yeah, I'll get back to you on Friday. Just because I don't want to commit to something I'm not sure if I could do. But it's honestly just because it's procrastination. I want to think about it more. No, nigga, make a decision. But people that can limit the time between idea and execution can be more successful because you fail fast and you find out what doesn't work faster. You can apply this to simple things in life too, where it's like, hey, do you want to go to the carnival on Friday? I'll let you know tomorrow. Nigga, just say if you don't want to go or not right now. You save yourself a whole lot of time. Because a lot of time, us procrastinating and wasting time takes more effort than the actual task. So I saw that yesterday. That shit blew my mind. You limit, because we say a lot, I don't want to procrastinate. I got to get things in. I got to turn the switch on. I got to, all these things we tell ourselves that we need to do. And these labels we give ourselves, procrastination, laziness, perfectionism. But ideally, you have to limit the time between idea and execution. And execution doesn't mean touchdown. Execution just means run the play.
Right.
Execution doesn't mean success. Execution just means completing the task. So that's some shit I heard yesterday. I was like, yo, that's brilliant. And then since then, I've been moving a little bit like differently since yesterday. Like there's some stuff I needed to schedule that I hadn't scheduled yet. I just scheduled it. I needed to schedule my hair appointment. I needed to push it back. I'll do it later. Nah, nigga, just do it now. So you don't got to think about it now.
Yeah.
So
it's one less thing out of your mental. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's one less thing, bro. One less thing. While we're on the topic of track and field, man, one of your track and field brothers about Dell Time